Okay. Good morning, everyone. Magiceyeofthedivine here. I'm here to give you a message for the month of October 2024. I want to say thank you to my spirit team and my utmost higher source that's been in my life and by my side, and who's given me the gifts, to be able to do readings and other divinations in my belief system in my life. So I'd like to put that out there, publicly. But anyways, before I get into this reading, I hope everybody is having a good year, good month, good days, good week. Yeah, I've noticed some changes. I don't know, kind of things have been kind of odd. I don't know if any of you have been having any spider problems. I normally don't have spider problems. I've had my house for 24 years now, and I've had the occasional spiders that come in and out, and I don't like to harm them really. I like to just I'll catch them, kind of catch it like and put them in like a jar or a bowl or something, hurry up and toss them outside. But I have noticed this year, and there's like so many times I go through my years, I like to sit outside, and I've never had spiders all over my house. And this year, it was just loads of orb weavers. I mean, so bad. I know, like they talk about, like the fall is supposed to be their uh, mating season, but I mean, come on. My whole house was just loaded in them. Loads of webs, even on the doors, even all over the wallings of my house. It was just encased. There had to have been a good 100 or more. Like, just crawling all over the outside of my house and encasing it in webbing, hanging around. It's just massive. And I'm just surprised, like I said, I'm just surprised. And I normally haven't come across too much with orb weavers getting into my house. And yeah, I've actually seen one actually down here in my room, just chilling on the window. A pretty good sized one, but I'm kind of like leaving them. I know they have a cycle. As long as they ain't coming upstairs and biting anybody, I guess we're kind of good. Or if it's not getting too overwhelmed and overdone with them, there ain't a problem. Because normally, like in my house, I don't mind like the daddy long legs or your little dinky common house spiders. Because they get kind of like, they'll get like the bugs that kind of enter that we don't want, like earwigs or um, gnats, flies, that tend to come in. They'll nab them up, you know, any of them little type of bugs that that we don't pay attention to that can come in, but they get them, or even ants. So yeah, they're my extra helpers, in my house. But the orb weavers, I don't know. It's just kind of crazy right now, and to me, it kind of seems like it's a little odd to me. You know, I pay attention to things. I pay attention to change. Pay attention to life cycles. And like I said, 24 years having this house, and I've never had my house ever infested to where that the whole outside of my house was just infested and loads of orb weavers hanging around, crawling, and they're huge, like huge, and making their webs and like I said, hanging around. Like, and to me, it made me feel like as if are they like protecting my house from something. Like it literally did, because I'm just like, you kind of look at spiders, the way they make webs. Their webs is they're like, they catch their prey in it. They catch things, that they're not gonna let them through. Their webbing. So, and their webbing is part of, their home. And if you ever notice, they will guard their home. They do guard their webs, and then when something enters it, they will kill it. So that's why I'm like, are they like protecting my home from something? Are they guarding my home from something? I don't know, because it's not like it's every house that it's happening to. So I don't know how many of you have noticed that going outside. You know, my daughter just lives some blocks down from me, and she said that the only thing that she's seen like kind of hanging around there was a big old wolf spider, but her house isn't even like that. So I don't know. Like I said, I guess we'll see. Spiders, do hold good things to them. People think they're all like creepy crawlies, but they do their thing. But other than that, like I said, I haven't gotten too much readings out there recently, like I was doing like about a month ago. But I ended up with, like I said in the beginning, a sinus infection and whatnot long back. Had to be on antibiotics on that, and that was just from allergies. Then after that, I ended up with the good old lovely one of the COVIDs, because now there's all these new COVIDs around. I ended up with one of them. My daughter came, I don't know, she got it from work, because apparently there's some other people that come down with it at her work too, all around the same time, and she brought it home to me, and I'm thinking, like, with the COVID, the way it kind of works is it could be in your system before you end up getting the symptoms, because me and her ended up having it too close together, from when she ended up cropping up with the symptoms, and then 3 days later I ended up with it. So, but it was so quick. So anyways, yeah, and I dealt with that. I mean, it reminded me of like a real bad cold. I mean, it's my second round of COVID because I got it the first time, back in 2020. But it's just this one. I know, what I hate is the way it messes with my senses. I remember the first time having COVID, it messed with my senses. It literally made my senses. I swear I was smelling cat shit. I was smelling cat shit everywhere. I used to think it was damn cats, clean cat boxes and everything. Yep, no, everybody, I'd be like, why does it smell like cat shit? I'd be telling everybody in that house. I was like, it was horrible. 2 weeks of smelling that. And everybody was like, it's just you, Mom, it's just you, your senses are off, you're sick, And they would laugh at me, though, because I would be like, I even thought my own damn self smelled like cat shit, that's how bad it was. But, no, it was the COVID. For some reason, it did that. And then, and this COVID, it messed with my senses, too. It was like not so much a smell, it was more of taste. It was like making me think like certain things tasted rotted when it wasn't. I couldn't taste eggs for some reason, no matter which way I made them. Couldn't taste French fries neither. I had some French fries, couldn't taste them. All I could taste for some reason was some oil. That was it. It was like picking and choosing what to taste and what not to taste. But oh my gosh, there was like some things that I was eating, and it was like, I remember I was eating a chicken patty. And it was like, and for some reason it tasted right to me, but my son had the same thing, and he was like, it's not, Mom, it's just you, you're sick, it's messing with your taste buds. But, yep, yeah, it did that. And then I remember like a couple pieces of lunch meat like tasted rotted to me, and it was good, but, there was, the expiration wasn't for like another good 4 or 5 months. So, I don't know, like I said, it messed with it, but I'm alright now. I'm alright. I got through it. But anyways, enough of my talk. So, let's get to this reading. Clear my throat a little bit. Okay, so, for the month of October 2024, let's see what is going on here. So, we will work with, this good old Queen of Swords. So she's ready to lay down the law when it comes down to it. She can be very, very, when she comes stubborn in mind, she becomes stubborn in mind. When she has a mindset, she goes for that mindset. There's no change it, no ifs, ands, or buts. And she is ready to cut somebody off and cut ties whenever she has to, and she don't give two dams of thought. So she's a caring person, yes, but that caring only goes so far, because for the fact is she will have her guard up all the time. She'll have that guard up. So just remember that. If that's you, then this is for you. If not, then take what resonates with the reading and leave the rest. So anyways, how many of you have been having premonitions? Premonitions. This is a strong visions and feelings of what's to come, what to avoid, and mentally seeing something you can't explain, being highly aware of the unknown. Okay, so how many of you have been having premonitions, but has been being very stubborn about it because you're stuck in old thoughts and patterns of thinking that maybe it's just you, or your mind's playing tricks on you, or you'll think that it's making you feel crazy, feeling nuts, but it's not. This is real. We are in the times of the age of Aquarius. A lot of things are awakening. Very awakening, very heightened. A lot going on this year. And oh boy, wait till we see what's going on next year, y'all. But anyways, there's a lot of awakenings going on, a lot of spiritualness, things that we were closed off to since birth on up. It was already in us. It was already in us. We were born with gifts. We were born with the gift of sight. But due to upbringings and being raised, and then in a society, they make you think that you're crazy, and it's the devil's workings and all this good old jazz of everything. Just they make it so negative. Ugh. Just I feel like people out there disgust me with that. But anyways, that's my opinion. So, many of you are having premonitions. Beware of these messages. These messages are trying to give you the sight of something to be telling you. Your spirit guide, your utmost higher source, is trying to get a hold of you, shake you up, and be like, "Hey, I got a message for you. Pay attention. Pay attention." I'm trying to tell you, give you the visions. It could be even in dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to the messages behind that. Pay attention to if you see certain signs of synchronicities. You're going to notice it more. Alrighty, so what goes along with the premonitions? Okay. So your world is changing around you. The world is changing around you in your life. Make sure that you stand guard. Do not fear anything. Do not fear the sight that's coming to you. Do not let your ego get to you and tell you you are wrong. Because of that stubbornness, it can actually turn on you. It can backfire on you. You got to be open and in tune with yourself, not everybody else. This is not for everybody around you. This is for you and yourself. So anyways, you have to stand your ground. Stand in your power. This is about asking Source, Most High One that you believe in, to help you through giving your power back, taking your own power back, taking your power within. The gifts that you were born with. You can see many of them. But you know what? What you were born with. Stand in your power. Have your utmost higher source be there to back you up. Go to your higher source. God, goddesses, gods, goddesses, whatever you believe in. Celestials, anything that you believe in, that's in your spiritual background. We're talking about the type of belief system that allows you to be open, not to seclude you and close you off and make you feel bad for who you are and what other things you decide to believe in. So anyways, the world and 10 of Cups. Okay, so looks like you could be getting some premonitions, maybe about some family stuff, maybe about a family member or yourself, or maybe some family things going on. This is actually looking really good though. It's not looking bad at all. This is looking really good though, because it's time that you take your power back in order to make you feel like you're on top of the world, in order for you to have your awakenings, to become to become the most you. Take family time out. Take family time out. Enjoy family time. Include it with your family. Believe in yourself. Believe in your family with you. So, next. Okay. Never alone. When you love someone, they always stay with you, whether you're in separation, far away, or crossed over. You're with them spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. Know that you are never alone. Okay, so this is basically saying that, You are never alone. So that, you know, which it doesn't surprise me. I'm thinking that because the way that this is with the Three of Swords, you know, Three of Swords is in reverse. It means that you've had a loss, but you're able to overcome what your loss is. You're able to overcome what your loss is. And sorrow. You overcome that sorrow. To reverse it, you got to get into the opposite emotion. You know, you got to never forget, but you heal. You heal and never forget. You are never alone either, because you know there are people that are with you that's on this side, you know, that's in your life. But there are also too people that's on the other side that has crossed over that are with you. Um, you know, I'm seeing here that, and that's so funny because the Queen of Swords, or King of Swords is in this one. Okay, so don't be just in a also too. Don't be in a stubborn mindset with your losses. It's life. Life happens. Life is a reason. Things change. People come, people go. As much as we hate it, they really do. This is actually saying it's time to put things to rest. Time to put things to rest. Start working on yourself. It's time to come out of your shadow self. It's time to come out of that. It's time to release. It's time to let go. It's time to work on yourself. Once again, maybe do some meditation, maybe do some yoga. The things that you know that you love doing, that can ground you, make you happy, make you work on yourself. You know, it's all about you. It's all about you. And you need to come out of this cycle. You need to put it to rest. You need to put it to death. There's a cycle that you need to put to death. You need to just, you know, you could be living into a stagnant energy that you've had some losses and you just can't let go. You know, it created sorrow, created unhappiness, created a whole bunch of negative emotions that you're hanging on to. It's time to let it go. Let it die. Then on the other hand, your spirit team is with you. Remember, they are always there. You may not think so, but they literally are. They literally show you signs that they are there. Your spirit team, you know, spirit guides, ancestors, loved ones passed over. Yes, they have, and you just don't deny what's there. Don't deny what's there. You're never alone. Never alone. It's a time to put things to end. You know, which is, you know, is nice about October. We will get to the October part, but put things, you know, to start over in October with things. You want to stop and smell, no matter how busy and hectic your life can get. Take some time out of your day to enjoy the small stuff. Don't let the little things in life pass you by. Exactly. Because you know what? Seven of Cups. That has to do with options and opportunities. Stop and smell things. Don't pass by opportunities. You might have a few of them. And then the right one, if you want to try, or maybe you might want to try them all. Who knows, you know? But obviously there's some opportunities that are coming. Just don't get stuck in the world of illusion or fantasy. Beware of that. Know the difference of real and not real. So, be logical. But as of with this, yes, there's going to be some new beginnings. Some new beginnings. You're going to play the, yeah. Just don't be the fool of things. Kind of take that little risk, you know, when it comes down to, you know, your opportunities. You know, take that leap of faith, they call it. Ace of Pentacles. Well, this has to do with the opportunities. Maybe some money coming in. You know, if it has to do with money, take that chance. Take that leap. You know, if you get a new job offer, hey, you might want to jump for it. Go for it. You know, that could be one of the opportunities that's, you know, that's sitting in one of them cups right now. Offer on the table, yep, go for it. You know, because that could bring some extra, you know, happiness and sunshine to your life. You know, you might find that you like it. It's all about the change. The change. You know, a lot of people don't like to change. We all don't. Actually, I think we all don't like to change. There's a lot of things that we don't like to change because we're so used to routine. But then it's just taking that chance. You might find out that you were more better off with that chance. You know. But, ooh, somebody though, I can see this. Somebody might be giving birth to a baby. You know, or birthing the opportunities. So, I wonder who's going to be birthing a baby. If you are, congratulations. It's a good sign. You're going to have a good birthing. It's a new beginning of life. It's special. There's around you loyalty. Yeah, loyalty. There's things that have been in your life that's very loyal to you, even down to your pets. You know, but yeah, I'm saying that this is a good reading. Take a chance. You know, take that leap of faith. Take that chance. You know, try making this reading, you know, short. But anyways, I think October is gonna be a very good month. It's a very good month. Nothing negative for yous. You know, like not what I'm showing here for yous to be aware of. This is really good. Just beware of the premonitions. I love that part. Because many of you are going to be going through these awakenings. And these premonitions are going to be coming true. And you're just going to be looking like, holy fuck, why did it seem like deja vu? Or like, oh my god, I just had a dream of that. Or that message came to me. You know, this internal message came to you. You know, it's like that little voice that's being like, you know, tells you something. And then all of a sudden, yep, it happens, you know. And, but yeah, pay attention to the, you know, your visions, your intuition, your intuitive voice, your, you know, your dreams, your signs and synchronicities. It's not crazy. It's real. It's real. But anyways, as for October, okay, you know, this is the thing about new beginnings, about laying things to rest. Starting new things. You know, prepare for the new season when it comes down to spring. Well, anyways, excuse me. October is usually around the last harvest. You know, that's when everything, you know, anything else is slowly dying or slowly going to sleep. You know, things, you know, life, because it's like because when winter comes, everything hibernates. There are things that pass away, like, you know, for the season, you know, because there's a lot of plants. I mean, you look at a lot of plants, you know, they pass on because they can't handle, you know, the death season of, you know, winter. Trees go to sleep, they hibernate. There's animals that hibernate, but then, you know, sadly say some don't wake up, but October is that, because, you know, usually a lot of times we look at it January 1st as the beginning of the new year. Oh, it's the new beginning of the year. It's it's new everything for January 1st, you know, New Year's Day. But actually, it's in October, because October is when you actually put, you're done with your last harvest, you know, for the year. You're tidying things up for the winter to make sure everything is going to go smoothly for the winter. Taking care of loose ends, you know, that has to do with, so you have a smooth winter. It's really, October is like the new beginning of the season. Some people don't like to, you know, think of it that way, but I do. You know, so that's why I'm glad that this part came out for October, about putting things to rest, putting things to death, you know, like, Not like living wise, but, I had to throw that out there because, I don't know how some people could end up thinking. But anyways, but we're talking about, like, it's like almost like a death ego, you know? Your ego puts you in a certain position in life, of telling you to do something and believe in something that wasn't, healthy for you, you know? Doesn't want you to change. Makes you think negative, bad about yourself and others, or, judging, yourself, others too harshly. But it's time to change that. Instead of being so in the box, you need to be out of the box. This is telling you. And you have been feeling it for a long time that way. And as it served a purpose, it actually deep down has probably made you not feel so well within. That's because you weren't meant to feel like that. It was only temporary for whatever reasons you have. But it's time to let that go. Put it to rest. Put it to death. Time to start new beginnings. Time to start transforming yourself. Your opportunities are going to come more. Leave yourself open to opportunities. Don't stay secluded within and without. You are all on the right path of change and great awakenings. As the age of Aquarius is continuing for the long haul. And the changes that you're going to be seeing that are very oddly, that are going to be coming up, and you're just going to be like, I wonder if everybody else paid attention to that. No, it was meant for you to see. Meant for you to feel. It's there. Believe in yourself. Okay? Believe in yourself. You're not crazy. You're not nuts. Actually, in reality, I look at the people who actually say that. They talk about people who see visions or premonitions and that they're nuts or something. No, they're the ones that's nuts to me, because they're the ones that's actually caught up in the circle of just being closed off. They weren't who they were able to be at birth. So, yep. But anyways, I hope that you all, have a good month, October. Have a good month in October. September too, because we haven't even made it there yet, but I'm throwing this out there for October early. I'll get to do one of my other readings too at some point. But anyways, yep, never alone. It's time to heal. Time to heal, to move on. Have your awakenings, believe in your premonitions, and stop and smell. Just stop and smell things. It's, don't let things pass you by. Okay, my loves, just don't let things pass you by in life. You all have a good day, good week, good month, good year. But anyways, blessed be.